It's typical Tottenham Hotspur. After years, nay decades of underachieving and being overshadowed by the neighbours, they finally get a team that's making an impact at home and abroad, led by a manager who's loved and admired by all. And it doesn't last. Spurs have hit a serious slump, and now the future looks rather more uncertain than it did. Of course, the boss's future has looked shaky for a while. Ever since Fabio Capello jumped ship in February, Harry Redknapp has been the overwhelming favourite to be England's next manager. And that's when Tottenham's form started to dip. They've won just one of their last 9 league games and dropped to 5th in the table. And with Chelsea reaching the Champions League final, even 4th might not be good enough to seal a place for next season. The prospect of missing out and of Harry moving on has changed the expectations around the lane. Back in January, Spurs were linked with some top talent, such as Lille playmaker Eden Hazard, the Belgian who scored 16 league goals this season. He was apparently keen on Spurs 3 months ago, but he's now more likely to join one of the Manchester clubs. Then there's Marseille striker Loic Remy. He wants a move after his current club's shocking season, but apparently didn't fancy North London back in January and may not have changed his mind. Ajax captain Jan Vertonghen has already said he won't be signing a new deal with the Dutch club because he wants to play in England. Spurs are interested, but so are Newcastle and Arsenal, both currently ahead of Tottenham in the Champions League race. They continue to be linked with the likes of Juventus' Serbian midfielder Milos Krasic and Brazilian striker Leandro Damião, who Spurs tried to sign last summer, but now they look less like new recruits and more like replacements. This week, Redknapp has been forced to deny that the likes of Gareth, Bale and Luka Modric will be sold if Spurs fail to make the top 4. One player who could be on his way is Emmanuel Adebayor, with Redknapp now not so keen on making the striker's loan from Manchester City permanent amid reports of a bust-up at training. Unrest in the camp, the inevitable result of a season that's gone astray. A lot can happen in the next 2 weeks, but right now Tottenham fans can expect some comings and goings in the summer, but not necessarily in that order. YouTube.com/goal is full of stuff like this and proper football too. To make sure you don't miss out, just hit the subscribe button. It really is that simple.
Rabbit, yeah, rabbit, money, yeah, rabbit.